are the Insiders, and man, are we excited to be here today.
It's a party, baby!
What's up, everyone? And it is indeed a party, as our good friend Tazzy would say. We are here tonight to celebrate, man. This is something new, something different. We are live right now from the red carpet. I am not in a tuxedo because I haven't worn a tie in 20-some years, and I am not breaking that streak for anything. Welcome, everybody. Glad you could join us for the Hall of Fame 2021 stream. And as always, I've got my co-host here, Jeff. Jeff, it's going to be a fun night, man. This is going to be a different stream. It's going to be a fun stream.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a night to reminisce and just think of the good times with some of these inductees. I'm really looking forward to NWO. I'm really excited about that, and I really want to see Jushin Thunder Liger. I hope that he's a part of it. I really want to see him. So,
and guys, we have with us our classic wrestling expert, Brandy, is here. Brandy, what's going on?
Not much, guys. I am excited about Eric Bischoff. It's what you thought you would never see or hear. You thought flames would happen before this one. So I'm excited for Eric Bischoff's induction.
Absolutely. I can't wait, like you and Jeff, I can't wait to hear, and I've got to hear it tonight. Hey, yo. I've got to hear that tonight at some point. I am excited. Jody has joined us as well. Weren't sure if Jody was going to make it in tonight. Jody, welcome to the 2021 Hall of Fame celebration.
Hi.
Jody's
Hey,
having a rough day, but she did make it in. So good to see Jody here tonight. Going through a lot of difficulties today, unfortunately, but we wish her well, of course. So it's pretty cool. The gang's all here, except for Tazzy, of course, who we say hello to wherever he may be, probably at an Oakland A's Dodgers game. Tazzy, your A's went down hard last night, man. They went down hard. Dodgers are pretty tough, buddy. Anyway, we will see Tazzy tomorrow night and the next night for TakeOver Part 1 and TakeOver Part 2. We will be joining him, so make sure that you join us in turn. Really quickly, just go over some stuff. If you have not already seen our schedule, it is crazy, as you can imagine. Already we had Abby's yesterday. And then, of course, tonight we have the Hall of Fame. Tomorrow and the next day we have NXT TakeOver with Tazzy. Friday night we have our prediction show. That will happen after SmackDown. So we're looking at probably 10:05 start time. So those of you who watch SmackDown can come right over and check us out. We will do our WrestleMania predictions. Then, of course, Saturday and Sunday, they did finally announce the start times. They are 8 o'clock both nights. So no pre-show. So we will be starting again at 7:30 like tonight. And we will be on at 7:30 before each show. So that will be Saturday. That will be Sunday. So make sure you join us at WrestleMania. Night 1 and night 2. It's going to be our first one. So really, really excited to do that. And, of course, excited for some of those matches. So without further ado, let me welcome in some people. And then we will talk about who is getting inducted. And, of course, Brandy mentioned who she's excited for. Jeff mentioned who he is excited for. Jody, is there anybody in particular on the list that you're excited to see inducted?
No.
Okay.
I'm just going to enjoy the show.
All right, fair enough. I, of course, along with the NWO, big NWO mark, I owned an original NWO black and white shirt.
Awesome.
And yes, I was part of that whole thing when that just brought me into that, and I just absolutely loved it. But along with that, I am excited for Captain Kirk himself. Yes, there you go. Too sweet. Yes. But I'm excited for Mr. Shatner. I am a big Captain Kirk fan. And of course, we found out Ozzy Osbourne is going to be inducted as well. So I'm excited about those guys. RVD as well. Well deserved. And I'm very excited that RVD is getting in. But it's a great class. And of course, they're doing 2020 and 2021 at the same time tonight. That's why the show is long. Now, on that note, I don't know that we're going to be here the whole entire time, and I kind of doubt it because Jeff and I work in the morning. I know Jody has work, so
I will be working from home because I don't have a car.
Oh, well, that sucks. Yeah, that was part of Jody's turmoil going on today. Got a car part stolen, I believe it was, right? Oy.
For the second time in 6 months, yes.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable. Con Man is here. Hello, Con Man. Nice to see you. Have a great stream, a magical night. Yes, it definitely is. And thank you for stopping by and saying hello. Con Man is awesome. Check out Con Man's channel. He does all of the streams as well. Raw, SmackDown, all of the wrestling streams, along with other things as well. I think he does a Minecraft show. He plays Minecraft. So check out Con Man's stream. All right, let me welcome some people in. And then we will talk about the inductee list. Azan White says first, Melinda Ford, hello to you. Kevin Correa, yo. And Eric Travis says, yo. Everybody's yoing tonight. I love it. Holiday Christopher Mace, hello, everyone. Hello to you. Cheese Whiz 2, hello to you. J Hub, what's up with you? Eric Travis, hello to you. James Chadwick, what's going on, James? James said he's going to volunteer to keep us updated on Impact on Thursday night, so that's awesome. James is going to watch 2 screens at once. Of course, yes, we are not doing Impact this week. I did let everyone know that too, since we'll be doing NXT. DJ Kryptonok is here. Hello to you. Jeff Samuel, sup, Jeff? And Jody, and I think it meant, well, maybe it meant Jeff twice. Up Jeff twice. There you go. Happy for the Hall of Famers. Who's going to have the longest speech? No, we'll talk about that. I don't think there will be, and I'll tell you why. Most excited for British Bulldog, says James. Yes, British Bulldog's a great one. Sean Rousset, hello to you. Mr. Smooth. Mr. Smooth, welcome. Welcome. Mr. Smooth is very smooth. Hello to you. Maj is here. I'm the Bella Twins first for the most. Let me thank Vince and Triple H and Stephanie for giving me a job. John Laurinaitis, people power. All right, John Laurinaitis. Yes. You made Brandy laugh. There you go. Thursday will be a 4-screen night, says James. Good Lord, dude. God help you. I can't watch one screen and pay attention. All right. Well, that's who we've got so far. Hello to everyone tonight. Welcome into the stream. And so with that, let's get to the inductee list, shall we? Let's talk about who we are going to see inducted tonight. And before we go on, that little thing about the speeches, they limited them to 5 minutes. 5 minutes. They told everybody no more than 5 minutes, apparently. The Bella Twins commented on that they could not talk more than 5 minutes. So I'm not sure if they did that with everyone, but it looks like it might be the case. So hopefully it won't be long speeches, but here we go. John Bradshaw Layfield. Yes, Bradshaw, one of the most charismatic heels that you will ever see. When he came, this guy always reminded me of Dallas at the soap opera Dallas, Jeff, with he reminded me of J.R. Ewing with the cowboy hat and the stretch limo and the horns on the front. I don't know if that's what he was going for, but that's what it reminded me of every single time I saw this guy. And then, of course, when he joined up with the APA and almost kind of a second part of his career, man, this guy was an absolute great presence and one of the best characters that you'll ever see, Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely loved JBL. I know I wasn't supposed to, but I did. His feuds with Cena and Eddie Guerrero, I mean, just tremendous. I'm happy to see him getting in. But yeah, I actually loved JBL because he was such a cocky heel, such a prick.
He was. He really was. He just played that role so perfectly. You couldn't really see him as anything else. I don't remember in his career if he ever played a face, but if he did, it wouldn't have been memorable because he was just so good at the part he played and just kind of talked down to everybody that he saw and came across, and I loved it. Brandy, what do you think of Bradshaw?
I think that when you think of Bradshaw, you cannot think of him without thinking of the APA, and that's what I think of when I think of him. Him and Ron Simmons together, I mean, it's like bread and butter.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. They again, yeah, they could kind of have been looked at as faces, I guess, the when they were the APA, but oh my goodness, when they would be playing cards in the back room and stuff would spill over back there and things like that. It was just so great to see.
It was classic.
Absolutely. Maj said that feud. Oh no, wait, what did Maj say a little bit higher? That's James. In my opinion, Bradshaw and Ron Simmons should both go in as the APA. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would absolutely be awesome. Chris is here. Hello, Chris. Welcome to you. Maj said that feud never happened in pro wrestling in the segment with Mexico with JBL. I'm not sure what feud you're talking about, Maj, but let us know. James Grant, hello to you if I didn't say hello already. We've got C Wrestling is here. Hello, C Wrestling. We've John L. Jackson is here as well. Some people said that they don't think Titus O'Neil deserves the Warrior Award. Look, Titus has done a lot of things outside of pro wrestling for a lot of good causes. So I don't see why they wouldn't. Joe, do you have any memories of? I know you're a relatively new person to watch wrestling. So you haven't maybe watched it as long as we have. But do you have any memories about Bradshaw at all?
Absolutely none.
Okay. Hey, at least she's honest. That's perfectly fine. Jody's a kind of a newbie to wrestling. So
the first wrestling match I ever watched, just to let you know how new I was, for those of you who don't already know, the first wrestling match I ever watched was the Ultimate Deletion match between Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy.
Well, there you go. That explains why she might love Bray Wyatt. So there you go. Very nice.
Jody, what I'll say is tonight will be good as a newcomer, relative newcomer, because they'll show all the clips and highlights of the best moments.
Yep.
And that'll kind of be your Cliff's Notes version of going back on the network and watching like however many hours they've got up there now. But yeah, it'll be real fun, especially with the NWO.
Growing up, like my brother watched wrestling, so I knew who the big names were. I knew about Hulk Hogan. I knew about Undertaker. I knew about British Bulldog, but that's about it.
There you go. Well, like Jeff said, sometimes it's a good introduction to things. And I'm sure, they will show a lot of clips and stuff tonight, of course. My fondest memory of Bradshaw and the APA is they literally came to a bar outside of the arena that they had wrestling one night, and they bought everyone in the bar drinks. And a lot of my friends had gone, and they were buying everybody in the whole bar drinks and stuff like that. I was there. You could kind of see them across the room. Of course, they were, once everybody knew they were there, the crowds kind of merged in, and you couldn't even get near them. But it was really cool. They bought the entire place drinks the night that they came up to the arena to wrestle. So there you go. All right, Jeff, who is next up on the list?
Bulldog.
The British Bulldog. Man, what can you say about this guy? Some amazing feuds that he was involved in his career. If you were too young to watch wrestling back in the 80s, that was really kind of his heyday. And unbelievable athlete. As you could see, the physique on him, and really a lot of the 80s stars, many of them weren't very cut like you see a lot of the athletes are today. A lot of them, that just wasn't a thing. And he was just an unbelievable specimen of a man, very, very good looking guy. And he had amazing wrestling skills, Jeff. He was one of the greats, man. It's about time he gets in.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. It's about darn time he got in. The matches that he had over the years with Owen Hart, as a part of the Hart Foundation, him and Anvil, It's just he was such a great wrestler, and obviously, British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, for those that watched him in WCW. But my goodness, he was just so incredible in the ring. You can just go down the list and talk about good matches. Don was saying British Bulldog versus Vader. It's really good to see him finally get in. It's just a shame that this didn't happen before he passed.
Wembley
Agreed.
Stadium, guys.
Oh yeah, goosebumps.
Yep. Go ahead, Brandy. What were you gonna tell everyone about Wembley?
The Wembley Stadium match. You don't hear people talk about British Bulldog without talking about that match.
Absolutely. Everyone's sharing their thoughts about British Bulldog as well, saying that similar to what Jeff said, saying that it's a shame that, of course, he hadn't been here to see it. So kind of a posthumous award for him. And yes, it's a shame that he is not here to accept that award. But man, like I said, this guy was really, really something else. And like Jeff alluded to, the feuds that he had were some of the most memorable ones if you go back to that time in wrestling. Any other thoughts, Brandy? Any other matches you remember besides the Wembley match?
I remember when he was tagged with I'm sorry, his name is slipping my mind right now, and I'm so remiss for that. But their mascot was it Mabel? Was the dog's name Mabel?
Yes.
I remember the Bulldog. They would bring the Bulldog to the ring, and WWF at the time had actually merchandised these plush Bulldogs, and I think they're very, very hard to find now.
I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. They used to have Bulldogs that they would get. I think they gave them out, didn't they?
I don't know. I thought you had to purchase them, but I'm not sure.
I thought they may have given some of them out like during like that they were thrown at some point. But see, I'm having trouble remembering too. That's a ways back. So
they were the British Bulldogs at one point. Davey was a tag team, and I'm sorry, I cannot remember his tag team partner, but yeah, there was an actual British Bulldog mascot.
Yep. Yeah, I do remember that when they would bring the dog to the ring. Jody, you said you saw him or you knew of him that your brother watched?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
okay.
I knew of him because my brother was real into wrestling when we were little. So I knew of him, and obviously, it's British pride. So
there, oh yes, of course, Jody is from that neck of the woods. Yes, so there you go. The Dynamite Kid says, "See wrestling, Brandy."
Thank you.
Thanks, C. Yes, the Dynamite Kid, absolutely. Well, yes, like we said, the biggest thing with him is I think it's just about time that he got in. I know that every year his name was mentioned as to why he hadn't been in, and there was even petitions and stuff that went out there on social media to get him in there. So glad he finally will have his day, and the family will get to celebrate that tonight. So very, very cool. All right, who is up next, Jeff?
Jushin Thunder Liger.
Yeah, man, I don't know as much about Jushin as I should, Jeff. I'm going to let you start. I know what he means historically to wrestling, but I don't know as much about him. So go ahead, Jeff. You start us off.
I'll say, for me, I first got introduced to him in WCW when they were doing the big cruiserweight stuff and bringing in New Japan talent and doing a lot of that. So that's where I was first introduced to him, and his look and just his in-ring ability was amazing to me. And I was always like, I wonder if he's going to poke somebody in the eye with one of those horns. But honestly, I just have such fond memories. I remember a match back in WCW with him and Chris Jericho, when Chris Jericho was known as the Lionheart, and when WCW would only use him as a cruiserweight. Just think about that. Given where he is today, they would only give him shine as a cruiserweight. But yeah, I just remember those matches. One with him and Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, you name it. he had great matches all the time. And then obviously, going back into New Japan, the whole time and putting on classics there. I mean, he is one of the GOATs, in my opinion. I don't think he gets enough credit for what he's done for wrestling and what he did to bring the Japanese style of wrestling over to the States.
Jay Hub said he was one of the great high flyers in professional wrestling. James Chadwick said the Bulldog's dog was called Matilda, I think. I believe you are correct. Brandy, do you have any thoughts about Jushin Thunder Liger?
When you talk about classics with Jushin Thunder Liger, you go back and watch matches with him in WCW with Brian Pillman. When he had a match with Brian Pillman, it was fire. It was absolute fire. So go back, guys. If you want some good wrestling history, go back and look up in the archives with Brian Pillman and Jushin Thunder Liger.
Very cool. Jay Hupp said Liger was a multi-time world champion in various promotions. Yes, I do know that he was in several different promotions. And like Jeff, I do remember him mostly on on WCW as well. So yes, all those names coming back. And this is what I love about this, because I mean, we're hearing names like Dean Malenko and Brian Pillman and all these guys that we just don't get a chance to talk about. So very cool. And one of the cool things about this, Jody, I don't know if you've ever seen Jushin in action. I know for me, again, I have a hard time remembering because it was mostly in WCW.
Never heard of him.
Well, there you go. Okay. Fair enough. All righty, Jeff. Who do we have next? We have about 8 minutes to go before the start of the show. Oh, I got to do it. Hey, yo. The NWO. Yes. Too sweet. Oh, my goodness. Who just didn't mark out when you heard that song and Hollywood Hogan came down strumming the guitar? And I mean, this whole storyline, when the Outsiders and Eric Bischoff and these, you had Nash and Hall coming in and pushing Bischoff around, and you had them, basically beating up everybody in WCW. And then there was the third man. Well, who's the third man? One of the all-time famous heel turns in wrestling history. And I'm not joking when I say it. When Hulk Hogan came down to that ring at Bash at the Beach and turned on Randy Macho Man Savage, the ring literally filled with garbage. People
and Bobby the Brain Heenan's reaction.
Oh, yes. Bobby the Brain Heenan on commentary saying, Hulk Hogan has turned on WCW. Yes. What a moment in wrestling, and this changed the game, man. This changed the game because this, there were factions prior. You had the Four Horsemen, there were other factions, but man, when this started, this just changed the game in wrestling, and who can forget this group? And they go in as a group tonight, which is going to be fantastic, along with the ringleader, Eric Bischoff, who played that role really well. He played the victim, and then all of a sudden it turns out he was in charge. So, Jeff, NWO for life, man.
Oh my goodness. When I think about this group, I like to think about the group that we initially got. Hollywood, Hall and Nash. It was just, oh man, it was so good. And it was a new thing, and it made being a heel cool. Yes. Like most of the heels up to that point were kind of hokey. I mean, they were just kind of slime balls, kind of hokey. Some of them had some different, things going on, but none were really like as cool as you wanted them to be. Obviously, Razor Ramon, when he was in WWF, was a great heel, but you didn't have a lot of that. So, and you look at Ric Flair, some of those people, you bring them to mind, but they made it cool to be bad.
He did.
I just remember them lawn darting Rey Mysterio into the side of the truck.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Like that's one of the things I will always remember is just seeing them launch him head first into the side of that production truck. It was crazy.
When you younger guys out there and guys and ladies out there, when you are watching the WWE now and you see a group like Retribution try to come in and they're trying to do all this stuff to like work people up and they're trying to break things and stuff, this group was the group that did that. They invaded the trucks. They went wherever they wanted to, whenever they wanted to, and no one could stop them. And then they kept getting other people. They had a benefactor. And who was the benefactor? The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. So what better benefactor can you get besides the guy who has millions of dollars? I mean, it just kept growing and growing, and they were just unstoppable. And when you put Hollywood Hogan in with these guys, and he had the black shoe polish beard, he was as blonde hair as could be, and he had black shoe polish on the side of his face to make it look like it was like dirty blonde. Oh, man, such great stuff. Jody, I'm sure you know the NWO.
Of course. I've been, my husband's been slowly educating me, and he's started with the NWO. He's like, if you're going to go back and watch some of old wrestling, not old wrestling, but, back in the day, he said, you got to start with all the NWO stuff. So he's been slowly educating me on, all of that stuff. And they're just, they're phenomenal. There's two groups that stick out to me from way back when, and that was D-Generation X and NWO. So
yes. And they crossed over. They went from WCW and they came into WWE as well. So, crossed over to both promotions. Brandy, what's one of the biggest things you remember about NWO?
Okay, don't laugh, but that they got Miss Elizabeth into their clutches.
Yes.
Yeah.
They got Miss Elizabeth into their clutches. No, that I thought Hogan could be a heel. I knew he would make a great heel. I was not a fan of him in the NWO as much as I could have been for stuff such as the finger poke of doom. Stuff like that.
Yes.
Sometimes I think the NWO went too far to their detriment, when they kept getting more and more and more and more, and sometimes less is more for me.
Yes.
But, some of the great stuff the NWO did with some of the WCW guys like DDP, of course, the NWO bringing about the Crow Sting, those kinds of things. You can't forget.
Some of the other memories is, and we'll talk about this through the show, of course, when they get inducted, but the other memories are, of course, of Sting. And when he brought that Crow character in as, the main opposition to them, when Hogan fought Roddy Piper and Piper was he stayed in Alcatraz. He locked himself away in Alcatraz. And when he came to the ring, he was smelly. Like Hogan would back away from him because he stunk, because he hadn't showered in weeks and all this kind of, oh man, it was so great. It really was so great. And then of course the Goldberg stands, Jeff, the night when he beat Scott Hall and he beat Hulk Hogan.
Like, I was gonna bring that up too. That was great. Even though later on we got the infamous finger poke of doom.
Yes.
Because of their interactions with Goldberg. But I want to go back to something that Brandy mentioned. The NWO was great, and the downfall of the NWO was just as, big as the debut that they had. Mm-hmm. And it's because, when it gets to these groups, exclusivity is key. The Four Horsemen were always cool. Why? Because there were only four of them. Mm-hmm. And the same could be said for the NWO. Like, had they kept the group relatively small, maybe 6 people max.
Yes.
Then great. But when you start adding 16 people, and then now all of a sudden you've got Wolfpack, which, listen, I was a fan of NWO Wolfpack, I'll just say. And but then you have the Blue World Order and all these other ones. It's just like,
wasn't there a Latino World Order too?
There was. So it's like, but yeah, I'm really really looking forward to them going in though.
And it has started up, ladies and gentlemen. So we are underway for the Hall of Fame for the first part of the show. I'm guessing they'll go in order. So I'm guessing it'll be 2020 class and then 2021 class. I would imagine that's how they'll do it. So we are getting underway. Of course, we'll talk more about the groups now as we go. We got to talk about some of them before we started, but as we get the inductees, we'll talk about them more and we'll go from there. So again, welcome into everyone who is in the chat. Oh yeah. We didn't talk about what is a Tuesday night unless we talk about food?
Guys, I want to hear about their fashion too. You have to tell me what they're wearing.
Let's see. I have a let me think here. I've got a purple satin suit coat on.
Not you, the inductees.
I will tell you what they're wearing. Yes. I had to get that in there.
And by the way, my co-host, you are invited to my wedding.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Brandy. That's awesome. Yes, Brandy is engaged. In case you did not know that, I know we announced it on one of our shows, but if you did not know, Brandy has gotten engaged. So yes, of course, congrats to Brandy on your engagement. So, but yes, what is on your menu today? Tell us what you ate. We do this every single Tuesday, and just because Impact is done on Tuesdays doesn't mean we will stop asking. So tell us what you had for dinner. Let us know. Throw it out there. Or if you're just snacking, maybe you're snacking for the event tonight and you're eating some popcorn, and let us know that too. But tell us what you had for dinner. I will start out. I made dinner today. We had spaghetti. We had meatballs, which I made myself. We had some garlic bread and some and breadsticks as well. So a little bit of Italian today because I was kind of sick of all the Easter leftovers. which is what it comes down to. So kind of sick of the ham and all that stuff. As Han says, ham. Yes, everybody's still eating Easter stuff. Ham, KFC, Cheese Whiz. Very nice. Very nice. Barbecue chicken, says Wrestling Lane. James Chadwick says chicken burger and chips. Very nice. Very nice. J-Hub said they had an NWO Japan. Yeah, that dude. There was NWO everything. There was NWO everything. Jeff, what'd you eat today, man?
I made potato soup.
Very good. I love potato soup. That's awesome. That's awesome. What did you eat today, Jody?
We had such a horrible day. We ended up ordering Noodles and Company on the way home from the hospital. Ooh. I finally got Logan to eat a popsicle.
Oh, well.
That's about all I could get in him.
Yeah. Aww. Well, at least he ate something. That's good. Noodles and Company is awesome. We don't have any of those close to me. I got to eat there once when I was at a meeting about 2.5 hours away from here, and it's really good. Mm-hmm. Jerry the King Lawler is starting off the show.
Look at that jacket.
Oh, man.
That's an insane jacket.
He's got a jacket on that is red, gold, and black. It's got like pastels and like oh man, I can't even describe it.
Sounds like the King.
Really nice looking jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Nice looking jacket.
Sounds like the King.
Let's see. Donna Cone. Hello, Donna. How are you tonight? Hope you are well. By the way, in case you are new to our channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. We would really appreciate it. And also hit the like button on the video before you head out. And if you want to know when we're going to be on, when we're going to be doing our shows, make sure that you hit the notifications button. And we are getting our first inductee. It is JBL. And they're talking about his best damn friend, Farouk. Kevin Valencia Botero says hello from Facebook. Hello, Kevin. Welcome, welcome.
Jeff does the best Ron Simmons.
Oh, man. Look at them going. Oh, they're showing a bar fight. They're showing when The Rock went into their office here and knocked on their door.
It would be really nice if my cable actually went to function.
Oh, you having cable issues?
Yep.
Guys,
And
if
there
you
they
haven't
are, the
seen-
APA with the tag team championships. That's
if you
when they
haven't
closed it.
seen-
Oh, now they're showing when they closed the door. And they turned the lights off, says, sorry, we're closed on the APA door. Great stuff. And now you're getting the Dallas JBL. The Wall Street bell is ringing. He's got the 10-gallon hat. He's got that stretch limo with the horns.
I was about to say, were those horns on that limo?
Yes, they were.
Yes.
Yes, they were.
Guys,
He was on the
check
stock exchange.
Check out the APA documentary. It's fantastic.
Oh, look at that. There, and then we're talking about, Brandy mentioned Cena a little earlier. So there's JBL with John Cena. The era of John Bradshaw Layfield has arrived. Booker T talking about it. Look at the parade of cars he's got.
I love JBL.
Oh, man. Look at him with the Uncle Sam outfit.
That's funny.
And there's the big painting of him. Oh, man. This guy was, like I said, what a personality. What a personality.
That's a
he
cool
was.
hat.
Oh, man. And then, of course, he got on commentary, and he was very good on commentary as well.
Yeah, he was really good on commentary.
It was his idea to do tribute for the troops.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, it was.
Yep. He does a
He
lot.
genuinely loved it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he still like volunteers over in Africa and
Mhm.
like helps build schools and all those kinds of things. So he's really, really good guy from what you see with some of that stuff.
And he has a lot of great wrestling knowledge.
Right.
He called himself the wrestling god.
The wrestler.
You're forced to worship at the feet of a wrestling god.
Loved it.
I love
Who would
this
win a
guy.
bar fight between King Kong and Godzilla?
The answer
The
is
answer is
JBL.
JBL.
And here he comes. And we hear that bell going off. Oh, there he is.
Yes, man, love this entrance.
There he is.
Look at him looking all snazzy.
Look at that. Looks good.
That
Looks
nice
good.
bow tie and black suit.
Look at that. Oh, man. Love it.
Peacock has decided that it wants to be a jerk to me right now. So
Oh, geez, dude. Sorry.
Oh.
I had to go out and back in already. I logged out and went back in again because it never started up for me on time. So I went back out and went back in. Now it seems like it's working okay.
WrestleMania is a bad time to start this, guys. Come on.
I agree.
Right? You know, I can relate to you don't know what you don't know when it comes to bugs and technology, because we just went to that electronic medical record system and we're a month into it and we're still, yelling at them every day.
And apparently my dog likes Bradshaw.
Hi, Marley.
Marley. What are people saying in the chat? Let's see. WWE needed to do more amicable splits of tag teams. Not every tag team needs to feud for 2 months for nothing. Yes, I agree. Longest reigning champ on SmackDown, says Aslan White. James Chadwick says beer drinking contest between JBL, Austin, Hangman Page, and James Storm. Big Dan says Eddie Guerrero went to bat for him as a main eventer. He did. Sorry, Jody, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that's a snazzy suit he's got on right there. He looks real snazzy.
Oh, he's talking about working with the Freebirds.
Mm-hmm.
Dick Murdoch.
Bob Orton Jr. in Japan.
He's going to talk about Stan Hansen in a minute.
Oh, man.
Otto Vance.
Azan said, is it the Dallas theme? No, but it sounded very, very much like it. That's why it always reminded me of it. The bull rope match with Eddie Guerrero. Oh, dude. James Chadwick, good stuff. Undead Christian. Hello, Undead Christian. Alice Cooper deserves a Hall of Fame, but I'm all in. I'm all in, man. Alice congratulated Ozzy. And Alice said he knows, he said, I know a little bit about WWE. He does. That whole moment with him and Jake the Snake was one of my favorite moments in wrestling history.
How does Ozzy have a wrestling thing here?
He's talking about the police escorting him out of town and never come back. Poppy asked Triple H if she could perform it. Oh, dude. Man. I watched Poppy. Where was she? She was on an award show recently. Was it the Grammys? Might have been the Grammys. And she is like the strangest. You see her, she's, she looks like she should be singing like, I don't know, like pop stuff, like pop. And then she comes out with that metal voice that she has. It's crazy. Just talking about the APA. Can we get a special Hall of Fame induction for those zombies from NXT? No.
Just wait till Sunday. You'll get some more, I think.
He's talking about John Cena. Roxana, Charlie, Ashley, Bella. Hello, Roxana from Facebook. I wish APA went it together. Yes, I agree. Agreed.
Brandy, what did you say earlier? What were you saying?
What's Ozzy's tie-in to wrestling?
I'm trying to think of who he had an interaction with. It might have been Jericho, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I know he did some live stuff.
It just does not fit for me.
Oh, that was cool.
Chris thought it was a joke. He's like, what? Ozzy's getting in the Hall of Fame? Why?
Oh, he's talking about Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
He said people asked him what he would do over, and he said he would do everything all over again. And he's talking about Undertaker.
Yeah.
Are they not having special introductors for these people?
No. Mm-mm.
I hate that. That's awful.
Loading up some full-size car with beer. Talking about the Godfather and Teddy Long.
Ron Simmons should have inducted JBL.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think honestly it's because of the COVID stuff, trying to cut down
probably
on people there.
Azan says he was with the Bulldogs in '86. Hi, Jane Carter. How are you? Firefly Revolution. Hello to you. Oh,
Cry me a river, snowflake. I'm JBL.
What?
I am a wrestling god. Oh, I love it.
God.
I love it. What a way to start. What a way to start. He looks, I'll tell you what, man, he looks great. He looks like he hasn't aged.
He does, man.
He looks tremendous. Oh, what a great way to start. What a great start.
I hope he's on commentary for WrestleMania.
That would be
cool. I'd enjoy that. Chris says, awesome ending. Yes, that was fantastic. Loved it. JBL's not the most PC person. No, he is not.
That's why he works for Fox News.
No, he is not.
He is. He does that role very well.
He does.
And
you know what? That's like I said. That's why you got to love a stream like this, because you're going back to a different era with a lot of these guys. You know, things were very, very different. So you will get a chance to see some of that personality come out with these folks. And it's part of history, and that's why I love it. I really love this kind of stuff. You don't get this in a lot of award shows. You know, regular award shows are mostly awarding from 1 year back. These guys are awarding awards from, years and years ago with some of these people. And that's why I absolutely love it. Big Dan says JBL lives in Bermuda. That's why he looks so young. Okay. Well, we all need to move to Bermuda then.
Yeah.
Commercials during the Hall of Fame. Yes, of course there are. Sorry, Jeff, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, that's we need to move there. He apparently found the fountain of youth.
Apparently so, man. He looks great.
Yeah.
He's checking in the red carpet. Oh, we're going back to the red carpet. Rhea Ripley and Peyton Royce.
You know what? I aspire to have enough confidence to wear a jacket like that one day.
A jacket like what, Jeff?
Like Jerry Lawler. It's extravagant. I mean, it's red and yellow and what else?
I think it's red. Is it gold? A little bit of gold thrown in.
Maybe he borrowed it from Michael P.S. Hayes.
Rhea Ripley looks fantastic. She's got like a leather dress with almost looks like a biker dress. She's wearing a chain. She's got a sword earring.
Wow.
Black lipstick, black eye liner.
Black and pink eyeliner.
Yeah, pink. Yeah, Rhea looks awesome.
Makes me think of a Paige kind of look.
Mm-hmm.
As On just said, Peyton is a 10 tonight. Yes, Peyton looks very good too. Yes. Oh, it's Randy Orton.
Oh, it's the man.
Randy Orton.
He looks snazzy too.
What if the Fiend grabbed him right now?
Randy
grabbed him right now.
Randy went with the I'm looking snazzy but still relaxed look.
Yes, no
got
tie.
The tuxedo with no tie, top button open.
It'll be interesting to see when he ends up in the Hall of Fame.
Oh,
who inducts him?
You'd think maybe Ric Flair.
Should? Yeah, I was gonna say who should.
You'd think maybe Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Oh, now we've got the New Day.
They look snazzy too.
Yeah, I'd say Rick or Triple H.
Or Triple H, yeah.
Or all of Evolution for that matter, yeah.
Look at that peach colored vest they got on.
Peach colored vests, white shirts for the New Day.
Popping the
Xavier Woods has a black one.
Popping the collars.
Popping the collars.
Pop the collar, yes. Joe remembers the first wrestler and valet, Adam and Eve. Nice, Chris. Nice. Very nice, Chris.
Oh, Chris.
Yeah. Joe was there with Mick Foley when he watched when he watched oh God, what was his name? Come off this cage in Madison Square Garden. When he watched Snuka come off the cage.
You know what? It's funny. I watched that new show with The Rock, and I can remember a lot of those moments that he's talking about on the show that actually happened, like the matches and stuff that they were talking about. So, yes, I'm old.
I
know
haven't
what?
watched it yet. I'm dying to watch it.
It's okay. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, Xavier Woods has that pink vest on with a black shirt, and then Kofi's got the white shirt.
Yep.
Carrying them title belts.
They look good. Look good.
Sean Rousset said, Kofi looks sharp. Yes.
They both look sharp.
You know what would look even better?
Huh.
if the Hurt Business is still together, WWE.
They would look good that for tonight, wouldn't they? Someone needs to turn down the fake crowd noise, says DJ. Yes, the crowd noise is a little too loud. I agree.
It is.
Did they cancel Young Rock? Really?
What?
Oh, it was a good show.
Wow,
What?
that was a quick hook on that.
All right. British pride right here, y'all.
Oh, it's the British Bulldog.
Yes.
Oh, I heard Gorilla Monsoon. Oh. The
Man.
Fink. The British Bulldog.
Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain.
Oh my God, dude. That's one of the best. They
Classic.
so good, man. That show they had on USA was so good. So good. James Chadwick, you have some crazy hours to keep up with wrestling. Now that makes you a true wrestling fan. Yes, James is dedicated. James loses sleep every single night. He's very dedicated. C says, Jeff ever considered the Hurt Business split as a plan by MVP so Drew doesn't see it coming? Could
Not
be.
until right then. That's brilliant. I love it. I'm hoping for that. Thank you for giving me hope again.
Roxana says, I missed the Bulldog era in 93.
He should have been in a long time.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Fit Finlay.
I'm Finlay, and I love to fight.
I love to fight. 1992 at SummerSlam. Look at the crowd there.
It's crazy. Look at that.
You think we'll ever have crowds like that again?
Oh, man. I hope someday.
Oh,
Look at this. British Bulldog against Bret Hart.
92. IC title. What a match.
Oh, my gosh.
That's what I was talking about, fellas.
Wembley Stadium. Yep.
Such a great match.
Look at that crowd. Wow, man. That's impressive.
Texas still holds the record, don't they?
For Mania?
Yeah.
The crowd, probably. You mean Dallas' stadium?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Because you could just fit so many more people.
102 was it 102,000?
Yeah,
Detroit had it for the longest.
they did.
Ford Field. No, not Ford Field. Silverdome. Silverdome.
Yeah.
I'm just, Indianapolis has this nice new stadium. Just saying.
Yeah,
Oh
sure.
man, look at the pictures with Jim the Anvil and oh man.
When did he pass away?
I'm thinking. Let's see here.
It was early 2000s, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right.
2002.
From what?
Heart attack.
Ooh.
Substance related, I'm sure.
His son and his daughter.
Yeah. Gonna be some tears shed here, guys.
Yep.
Anvil passed in 2019.
Oh, his
Oh,
wife.
they have the Bulldog.
Yes, Brandy, they've got it.
They've got the Bulldog.
Aww.
Oh.
His son is a wrestler, by the way.
Buffy. The Bulldog's name. This Bulldog's name is Buffy.
Buffy. And he is a free agent right now. Some people are saying he may end up in NXT.
Ooh.
I wouldn't be surprised if.
Look at that
Nashville wanted him.
chain. That must add 10 pounds to his weight.
You.
Good gravy.
Oh, he's they said the dog was the granddaughter of Matilda.
I wouldn't be surprised if Diana is there in support. Bret Hart's sister, former wife of British Bulldog.
She is there. I think. Didn't they say? That was.
Look how much his son looks like him
I know.
in the face.
Yep.
Man, if he had long hair, he'd be like a spitting image.
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
He has been in WWE before.
Yep.
Mhm. Oh man.
I can't believe that dog's the granddaughter of
The other dog. That's so cool.
Cute. The dog's name is Buffy.
Yep. So sad when they have to give out posthumous awards. It really is.
Yeah. Crowd's loving it.
Oh man, yeah. Look at the crowd
This is great. I just wish he would have been able to
to see, to be there for it.
give the speech himself. Man,
Cheese was said his son wrestled in SWE Fury out of Texas.
Talking about his sense of humor, how he had a great sense of humor.
Yep.
There's what I'm talking about.
Talking about SummerSlam 92.
Yep.
classic.
80,000 fans at Wembley Stadium.
Yep.
Davey Boy Smith Jr. also wrestles in MLW, says James.
I still can't get over how big that chain is around his neck. That's insane.
It is a massive change.
I bet that weighs a ton.
Oh,
Man. Dan against Owen Hart. Bulldog was too young when he passed, yes. Davey and Owen were one of the best tag teams of the 90s, says Big Dan. Go ahead, Jeff.
I wish WWE and Owen's wife were able to patch things up so he could go in.
It doesn't matter to Martha. It does not matter to Martha one bit.
Which is sad because, he's a wrestler that doesn't get talked about nearly enough.
Yes, absolutely. He was outstanding. If you read Martha's book, which I encourage all of our fans to do, I think you will understand more about why.
Yeah.
And it's understandable.
Yeah. No, I get it. I saw that episode of Dark Side of the Ring that they had on Owen, and she went into a lot of that there. So, yeah.
And you know what? After reading her book, I don't think Owen would care.
Yeah.
Stu, yes. Brett, yes. Some more of the hearts, yes. Owen and Martha, I don't think they'd care.
Yeah.
Said Davey will never be forgotten. Everyone in the crowd cheering.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Must have been a big joker, like the guy that was talking about how he ribbed people backstage.
Yeah.
And Davey's a part of the Hart dynasty as well.
Yep.
Is that his sister on the right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said the Bulldog's getting nervous because he said Jimmy Hart was coming out. His sister looks like she's really having trouble keeping it in a little bit. Oh man.
Aw.
Wow.
That was good. That was
Very good.
Wonder how much it would take to get the dog to go pee on Vince's shoes.
Oh, they're all kissing the dog. Oh man, what a moment. Oh, what a moment. And we go right into the Fiend and Randy Orton promo.
You know.
Wow. What a moment.
Good.
What a great moment. Should have happened a lot sooner, but I'll give it to them. Great moment.
I got 2 theories about why we didn't get a stipulation last night. One is that Vince doesn't care about this match as much as everybody else does. 2 is that they really just want to keep us in the dark.
I think the latter.
I hope so.
Go ahead, Jeff.
No, I'm just going to say the same thing. I think it's the latter.
I hope so.
I think because it got spoiled about the whole Funhouse thing, I think that's why because they did say he went and changed things. Mm-hmm. So I think that's part of it. I stuck something crazy up on the Twitter site today that I had no. I keep going back to Friday the 13th, and this one I didn't even really remember because it's not one of my favorite Friday the 13ths. But when I saw the costume and I thought of the crucifix, I'm like, oh, because then I go back to the whole comment about Randy going to hell, the whole comment that he made about, oh, look at this, they brought me a Rita's. Oh, look,
it's Nikki Cross.
Oh, I have a gelato. I have a gelato from Rita's Italian Ice. Oh, that's one of my favorite.
It's Nikki Cross.
Oh, look at Nikki. We haven't seen Nikki in forever.
I wonder what happened to her.
She looks great.
She's been saying on Twitter and stuff that like she just wants to wrestle. That's all she's been saying. I don't know what the situation is, but
she does look really good.
She's got a beautiful sparkly green dress on.
Remember the last year we thought Fiend could attack Hogan? Oh, yeah. Well, he had that whole thing going on with Hogan, didn't he? You'll have to excuse me, but I'm going to eat this yummy gelato.
Go for it.
But I was saying with the whole crucifix thing, and I went back to Friday the 13th because they had to kill Jason with a dagger. And it was the only way to get rid of him. And I wonder if Randy goes back to that whole crucifix and actually tries to stab him with it in order to get rid of him.
Whoa!
Look at Braun.
That snazzy suit. He's wearing all purple.
I like that.
He's wearing purple.
He has a purple shirt, and then his suit is like purple 70s wallpaper.
Purple paisley.
Purple. Thank you. I didn't know quite what it was called, but that it was a pattern of 70s wallpaper. But he looks snazzy.
Brandy, it looks like something that Donny Osmond would have worn.
Braun Strowman, Donny Osmond. There you go. Okay.
And he has a gold chain on with a pendant on of himself posing in gold.
Oh, we've got Drew.
Oh, Drew looks snazzy too. Drew's got on that nice white pressed or black pressed shirt with a cream colored suit on.
Cool.
I got you, Brandy.
Jody's going to be our fashion person. Hey, there's always an awards fashion person. I always talk about the fashion.
I'm cool with that.
There you go.
I feel like
Braun looking snazzy, says James Chadwick. He is.
Braun's going to go to a disco afterwards.
That's the only thing I knew how to compare it to was like 70s wallpaper.
Jax King. Hello, Jax King from Facebook. Welcome. Drew looks like James Bond, says it's all right.
If his suit was gray, maybe I would definitely get James Bond vibes there. But I like the cream on him; it suits him.
They're all going with the very relaxed look, no ties. I love it.
I like that. They're wrestlers. Why do they need ties?
Right? Not, and some of them are big dudes. I can't imagine that Braun Strowman has an easy time finding a tie that will fit around his neck.
Right.
That won't choke him to death.
Deanna says, I love seeing them all dressed up. Very cool. Jushin Thunder Liger is up next.
That's a crazy mask.
Deanna says, Drew looks sexy.
Yeah. Can't disagree with you there.
Rub it in, guys. Rub it in. I want to see. This isn't fair.
Man, Jushin Thunder Liger, freaking amazing.
Shinsuke talking about him.
One crazy mask.
Yeah, look at that costume. Wow, he was 19 when he started.
Really?
Crazy.
Drew has movie star written all over him. If you ever wanted to go to Hollywood, he'd be a primo action star. I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that too.
I could see that.
Drew, you should audition for Outlander.
Right?
I'd be all about
Brandy,
that.
Brandy, they just showed a clip of him and Pillman.
See, I told you that was good stuff.
Finn Balor talking about him. Kids, now you know where those clickbait YouTubers got the images for the fake new Fiend masks from. Oh, that's great. There we go. Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
I can't imagine that would be very easy to wrestle in.
No, it
must be very top heavy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Psychosis, he wrestled in that crazy mask.
Yep.
That dude was scary.
Yeah, Psychosis was a little scary.
Psychosis, yes. Azan said he had a great match with Pillman in 91 and 92.
Oh, yeah.
Jason Stoffer says, I like the horns on his mask. Don't know much about him.
Mm-hmm.
Jushin Liger versus Pillman was the Ray and Eddie of the early 90s.
Absolutely.
He's joining them virtually.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
And this is being translated, of course. This is Jushin Thunder Liger of New Japan Pro Wrestling. What a great...
Oh, he's in Japan.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you very much for this honor. WWE Hall of Fame. I am excited. I have goosebumps. And this is the first time I've been so nervous to speak.
Did he used to talk very much? I can't imagine talking much in that mask.
Not much.
No.
Great honor to be inducted in WWE Hall of Fame and to receive a Hall of Fame plaque and ring. I am really glad I became a professional wrestler.
Thankful to you, our fans.
Thank you to all my fans in WWE. Very cool. Very cool.
By the way, Jody, he just retired. He's been in the business for over 50 years.
Wow.
Look up Liger on YouTube. He just retired from New Japan Pro Wrestling this year, said Deanna. Yep.
Yeah.
This match, y'all. This match.
Oh,
right
Sasha
here
and Sasha and Bianca
is going to be amazing.
I agree.
Amazing.
I can't believe it's not one of the main events. To me,
What
it
is
should
the
have
main
been.
event on night one?
Night one is the title. They said it yesterday on Raw. They said it was Drew and Bobby.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I agree.
Not that I don't love Drew and Bobby, but that's unfortunate. They should have kept it whoever won the Royal Rumbles.
Yeah. I think Mickie James is going to show up for that women's tag team thing. Kind of looking that way on Twitter.
Yeah, she did post that little, I don't have anybody to buddy with.
And I think her partner might be Trish Stratus.
Oh.
They're good friends. That'd be cool.
Or, you know.
J-Hub says, I'm way ahead of some people because I just got done watching Liger's speech. Well, no. Liger's speech just ended. We're at the ad right after Liger's speech.
You know. Nobody's heard any rumors about Becky coming back soon.
Yeah.
She could team up with her.
Oh, it's Will Shatner. Yes. It's Captain Kirk. Oh my God.
Let's all count how many pauses he makes during his speech.
Oh. Wouldn't be right if he didn't. I am so excited to receive this honor.
Just don't make that a drinking game.
Oh, it's so good.
I have root beer, so I'm good. Oh my God.
Bill Shatner is a national treasure. Chelsea Green and Mickie James would be great.
Who?
Becky.
I'm sorry.
Not a fan of Becky's.
Did somebody say Chelsea Green? No.
Yes.
No. I have
Big
not
Dan
liked
says, I heard
her.
Drew wanted to go on first. Yeah, that's not happening. That was another dirt sheet rumor.
I have not liked Chelsea Green since she came out as Daniel Bryan's nurse that one time.
Oh my God, listen, I'm serious citing this. Oh, this is great. I'm just oh my God, I love this.
No, it didn't.
He's reciting the lyrics to the theme songs. I'm just a sexy boy.
William Shatner?
Yes. Oh, Brandy, when we're done here, you want to laugh? Look up William Shatner singing Bohemian Rhapsody. You will literally crack up laughing. It's so good.
Wow. That's going to be my birthday present to myself.
Oh my God, it is so funny.
On Friday.
See, Wrestling says, Star Trek, how hyped are you for Picard? Oh, I can't wait for Picard season 2 now. Oh, that little short trailer is so good. So good. Joe eating ice cream is great content. Yeah, sorry, I'm done now. If you've never had Rita's Italian Ice,
we don't have that here.
Oh, it's so good.
They don't have it here either. Thanks, Joe.
Oh,
Yeah.
This was orange, so it's like an orange Italian ice, and then they put they have custard, so it's white custard that they mix in with it, and they call it a gelati.
Mm.
They were out of a lot of flavors. That's why.
It was so good. His speech will make a lot of people forget that Macho Grande ever happened. Listen to him talking with Cena. You can't see me. My time is now. Oh my God, I love him. One of the best over actors there ever was.
Not even close.
Nope. May he live long and prosper. And he's joining virtually.
Wow.
Here we go. He paused already twice, Brandy. We need to get through the first sentence. I want to thank you for this honor. He's from Montreal. Conrad is here. What's up, Conrad? Said I just finished cheering for Liger. Cue dramatic pause for speech. Yes. Azan said he's not 90 years old.
Whatever.
He's not 90.
I got to look it up now.
I accept this induction into the Hall of Fame.
He is 90 years old.
Are you serious?
He is.
Oh my God, you were
Wait.
right.
Wait.
Holy
who's older,
cow.
Rock
Wow,
Big
dude,
White?
that's crazy.
Bill Shatner.
Wow, he looks fantastic for 90. Holy cow, I can't believe that. The Miz and John Morrison. And of course, The Miz is wearing a tie with polka dots. Morrison all dressed up as well. Gray with blue, looks like a blue and gray tie. Talk about hey, hey, hop, hop, and hey, 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 hey. Rusty said, oh, Rusty's here, and comes right in with an old joke. So William could be my little brother. You guys are terrible.
Rusty, that one was pretty good, dude.
Oh,
Mustafa Ali. Look at Ali.
sharp dressed man.
He is. Look at that. Got a nice purple paisley tie. A lot of them are in paisley tonight. Paisley and blacks, purple paisley and black scarf in the pocket. Hey, hey, ho, ho, says James Grant. James Chadwick says, boo these dipshits. Did anyone see Seth's suit? Oh, no, I can only imagine. Hopefully they'll show him. Those suits he's wearing are incredible.
He took Burn It Down to a whole nother level.
Yeah, he did. Oh, it's the Hurt Business. Well, what's left of them. MVP and Bobby Lashley. Wow, look at Lashley's suit. A gold tie with a gold hanky. Gold and blue suit. MVP looking sharp. See, Wrestling said I think he has bronze tie. Lashley talking about JBL.
That's how long Lashley's been in the business.
That's crazy, isn't it? All right, let's see who's up next. Legacy Hall of Fame. Now this is really going back a ways. Oh my God, Ray the Crippler Stevens. Oh, I remember watching this guy.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, such a good heel he was. Like, oh, I literally hated this dude when I was a kid. Oh man, so good. Look at this. Brickhouse Brown.
Wow.
Look at Mick Foley.
Wow.
Oh man. Oh, this is great.
USW.
Oh, Dr. Death.
Steve Williams.
Yep.
Oh, man, look at him doing the promos from the Oklahoma Stadium. Oh, there's Barry Switzer.
Man, that's crazy.
Oh, dude. Terry Gordy and Dr. Oh, this is fantastic. Those old WCW titles.
Yeah. The Miracle Violence Connection.
Baron Michelle
Are the
Leone.
WCW titles or NWA?
WCW.
WCW.
Okay.
Memphis dude Jeff and Joe says is on. Peacock is a couple seconds ahead of the WWE Network, James Chadwick said.
I wish we could have kept it, but, I get it. I understand.
Look at Sting. Is that Sting? Oh, my God. Look how young Sting was there.
Yeah.
Look at Ric Flair.
Yeah, that's back in the day right there. That's
wow.
World-class championship wrestling before it became WCW.
Ray the Crippler Stevens, Baron Michelle Leone, Gary Hart, Brickhouse Brown, and Dr. Death Steve Williams. Wow. Wow. Now I do feel old.
That was really good.
Oh, can't believe some of those guys didn't get regular inductions. Yeah, I agree. And we're back to Jerry Lawler.
Oh, the king.
How old is the king now?
Good question.
Let me look it up.
Oh, got to be the Bella twins. Yep.
Anyone want to take a guess on how old?
Jerry Lawler?
Yeah.
70. I'm going to say 76.
You say 76.
76.
72?
Jody?
Jody's audio's off. Jody, your audio's off, I think.
74. Sorry.
There you go.
Saying goodnight to Logan.
Oh, no problem.
Oh, he is 71.
Oh.
Wow.
You're all around that same mark. Sean Rousset said 83. Azan said 72. You were close. And here we are with the bell. You can look, but you can't touch.
I can't listen to that song the same anymore after Bray last year. Like, I can't. Ever since the Firefly House match, I can't listen to that song without immediately of Bray.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bray.
That was fantastic.
Thank you, Bray.
Total Bellas. John says greetings from Nicaragua from Facebook. Wow. Hello, John. Greetings
Do you think
to you.
either one of them will ever wrestle again?
The Bellas? I kind of don't think so. I wouldn't rule anything out, but I don't think so.
I don't think they would full time. I think it'd just be like a one-off.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Like different appearances.
Maybe like a quick appearance in a WrestleMania, like a match, like a, you know what I mean, like a battle royal or something like that, or even a Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Conrad brings up something pretty good here.
Next $100 super chat, Joe saying, "Oh no, I am not."
Hey.
Hop, hop. Vince is 75. Is he really? Yeah, I'm sure he would be.
Yep, 75.
Good call. Wish Sam was here for this, says James Chadwick. Bart had more heat than 5-alarm chili after he knocked Dr. Death out.
That's true.
He totally did.
And here they come. No, there's a shocker. He's Jerry Lawler's favorite all-time divas.
Shocker.
There it is. You can look, but you can't touch. And there they are. The Bella
Both wearing
twins.
red. Both dressed in red. I can't tell them apart. One's wearing a red sparkly floor-length gown. The other one's wearing a red short gown.
The one with bigger boobs is Nikki.
Oh, so Nikki's wearing the glitter dress.
I love how Brandy said that, and Jody immediately spit out which one that was.
And don't you love that the blind one is the one that knows that?
See, well, I'm not gonna say that you're the only one that knows that. You're just the brave one that said it.
Mm-hmm.
And the one who can't see.
Big Dan says the Bellatons are making a comeback this fall to go after the women's tag titles. Daniel Bryan's contract ends in September, so he can easily play Mr. Mom, so it makes sense.
Huh.
Okay.
I wonder, has Nikki married that dude?
The French guy or whoever that she's been
From
with.
Dancing with the
I
Stars?
think they're engaged. I don't know if they got married.
Oh, okay. I wonder who would have inducted them if they had been able to have.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question.
Who do you think? Laurinaitis?
Oh, that would have worked, huh?
Yeah.
I'd say. What about Daniel? What about Daniel?
Daniel. I could tell you who it wouldn't be. John Cena.
Bryan?
Or Maurice. It wouldn't be Maurice either.
It wouldn't have been John Cena.
Burn.
Nikki is married, says James. Okay, they did get married.
Cena couldn't commit, and then what ends up happening? He gets
Cena gets married.
Yeah, right. Kind of tell that relationship just failed pretty much. Natty would have been my pick to induct the Bella, says Big Dan. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Jason said also Bree is on the left and Nikki's on the right. But Jason, did you notice for the same reason that Brandy shouted out? I wonder how much money he lost on the ring. You're talking about Cena? They're easy to tell apart, unlike some other twins, like the Usos.
Really? Because
No,
if they were wearing the same dress, I'd be like, I have no freaking clue.
Yeah.
The only thing I can see that's different is their eyes are slightly different.
Yeah.
Everything else is pretty much exactly the same. On their face, anyway.
Who, Nikki and Brie?
Yeah. Their eyes are slightly different. I feel like Brie's eyes are maybe a little bit smaller.
I do have to recommend their book. I enjoyed their book, surprisingly. I didn't expect much, but it was pretty good.
Butterspark says, I'm here a little late, but Rusty. Talking to Rusty Shackelford. Hello to Butterspark. How are you? Bella's won't be back soon. Nikki kept her baby weight, says
Come
Chris.
on.
Oh,
Chris.
She still looks fantastic.
I didn't read the whole thing, and then I saw it. I was like, "Oh shit!" I put it up on screen. She looks great.
They both look great.
Talking about revolutionizing the women's division. Alicia Fox, Natty, Naomi.
It started way before Becky and Charlotte, and
Yeah, these guys were a part of it.
Paige.
Yes, it did.
If you think these guys aren't tough, they're tough. These guys can withstand some pain. Both Cena and Daniel Bryan have said that.
Tom Pritchard, Billy Kidman, Fit Finley.
What?
yeah, Dad, John Laurinaitis.
Didn't they not have a relationship with him for a while?
I think for a little bit.
John Laurinaitis?
Mm.
No, they didn't have a relationship with their real father.
Oh,
Never mind, guys.
Johnny Ace is their stepdad.
gotcha.
Thanking the entire WWE family. Thank you to the Bella Army.
Rusty likes thick chicks and yoga britches.
Oh,
I'm just responding to the chat. Sorry.
So does Ginger Billy, dude.
So does Ginger Billy. I love it. So does Jeff.
So does my fiance.
So does my husband. Shocker.
Yeah, people are saying now I know why they cut them off at 5 minutes. Oh.
What?
Talking about their kids coming back.
About their
in
kids
18
being
years.
being wrestlers.
Bree and Daniel's
Well,
kids
there you go.
Bree and Daniel's kids will be environmentalists.
As we go to commercial, the Bellas are done, and they're talking about NXT TakeOver, which is a good segue for us. Don't forget, we will be doing NXT TakeOver tomorrow and Thursday with DJ B. Tazzy, who is the NXT guy. And we will be doing both nights with him the next 2 nights, and it looks like it's going to be an absolutely amazing show. Man, that Kyle O'Reilly match. Man.
Finn Balor and Karrion Kross.
Finn Balor and Cross, such great stuff that they're going to have on these 2 nights. Some people are saying that this may outshine WrestleMania. And I'll tell you, I wouldn't be surprised because it is an outstanding card. Outstanding card.
Chris,
And the NWO is left. Uh-oh.
Chris is saying he didn't say she was looking bad. He was just talking about wrestling shape. So
Okay. No worries.
just clearing that up.
Chris, we weren't mad at you.
guys- Thank you for having me. I'm going to head out. I will see you guys on Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. Friday is my birthday, so I cannot think of spending a better evening than with you guys. So I will see you later.
See you, Brandy. Thanks for coming.
Bye, Brandy.
The NWO is left. Oh, who's this? Wow, my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke. Wow. This is why they don't have men do the red carpet. Unsanctioned match, but it will be nuts.
It's okay, Jeff. You can
Kyle
say
and
that
Cole.
Mandy Rose is hot because she is hot.
Jeff can't say anything right about now. James Chadwick is just saying peaches. Yes. Yes. The global temperature just rose a lot, says C.
Lord.
Oh my
there's
gosh,
Lana
that
and
dress
Naomi.
Naomi is wearing. I love it.
Really? And then you do. Oh, God.
Jeff can't take it anymore.
I freaking love Naomi.
Mm.
I really do.
Azan says Mandy is a peach. Hello, lady. Oh, I gotta do. Wait, hold on. I gotta do that right. Hello, Ladies. Good old Val Venus. Yes. Chris. Oh, that was a good one.
Chris, both hands.
That was a good one. Oh, look at Sheamus. Sheamus in a nice blue suit there, Jody.
Yeah, looking sharp.
Man, how does he get that hair to stay like that? Good Lord.
Lots and lots of gel. You see,
lot of-
it is not moving.
Lots of products. Look at, yeah.
He could run into a brick wall with that hair and it wouldn't move.
Even the beard isn't going anywhere.
I'm sure if he takes like a part of that out and throws it at somebody, it's like a
dagger.
Porcupine.
Yeah.
Mandy is a 10, says Jason Peace. Shaq's
Mandy is not a 10. Mandy is a 15, okay?
For real.
Mandy turned it up to an 11, says Rusty.
Nah, she's at a 15 right now.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Now we're talking about Bad Bunny or Mad Bunny or whatever
Bad
kind of bunny
Bunny
he
was Mad Bunny, Sad Bunny yesterday.
What do you think that stuff was that they really painted that car
Corn
with?
syrup.
Yeah. Something that you definitely knew would wash off.
Well, you could see the second time they went back to it,
Yep.
it had started to dry and it was drying clear.
Clear.
That would tell you
yeah.
it's corn syrup. That's what they use in horror movies typically, isn't it? Corn syrup.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's still, though, it's a Bugatti. I just couldn't.
Right?
I wouldn't.
I read that he doesn't even know what to do with it. He doesn't even want to drive it around.
I'm sure.
I'm like, then why the hell did you buy it?
John Cena Gamer 0809 says, I hope to see Alexa on the red carpet. I don't think they would, only because of the whole storyline.
Yeah.
Even if she was there, and she may very well be, I don't think they would do that. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe you will.
Did you guys hear that that WWE is partnering with Cameo for this weekend?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you see the prices?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Randy
crazy.
Orton was $500, and it's probably for about, what, 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah. that's
Alexa's
insane.
were 400 and hers were about 15 seconds.
And she sold out. Yep.
Yeah, I don't understand why you would spend that kind of money on a car and not drive it. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
you know, my uncle has dropped a decent amount of money on cars, and he's, you know, but he drives them.
Rusty says, let me drive that thing. Welcome, everyone. That's Conrad saying that. Welcome, Conrad. Watercolor or corn syrup mix, says Butterspark. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. This is Titus O'Neil. Titus is getting the Warrior Award, of course.
He was a beast at Florida.
So was our high school quarterback. I think he's a coach. I think he's a coach at Florida now, actually.
Yeah.
Good old Chris Leak.
I think I played against him in a preseason game.
Really?
I think.
He's a nice guy.
In a scrimmage. I
Titus
just
is
saw
amazing.
the back of him because he was running away from us, scoring touchdowns.
Yeah. He was a really nice dude.
He does a lot of stuff for charities, and yeah.
Yeah. Titus, I mean, he does so much. So he is so deserving of this.
Yes, Rusty. The big eye.
Independence High.
Yes, it was.
Big Dan says Titus is one of those people you can't say anything bad about. Truly a fantastic human being. Yes. Sean Rousset, Steve Spurrier.
Old ball.
The old ball coach. Yep. I'm glad Titus got this award. I've heard only good things about him, so well earned. Remember when Vince almost fired him?
Yeah.
Brandon Barnes said he is a good dude.
That's a cool trophy.
Oh, yeah, it is with the warrior symbol on the top.
Yeah.
And here he comes. Somebody's gonna mention it. Let's hope that he doesn't slide underneath the trophy case. So I'll say it before you do, just to save you the effort. That was funny, though.
Check out that bow tie, man.
Yeah, look at him.
Polka dotted bow tie.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to know, Jeff.
Wow, I didn't know that. Said he was a product of sexual assault. Yike.
Oh, man.
What did he send you?
I'm guessing pictures
Oh,
of some peaches. Am I correct?
Oh, buddy. And Rusty, you're about to be the recipient. Oh, buddy.
you better send them this way. What do you mean, Rusty?
Why
What
not
are you
send them
doing?
my way too? What about me?
Titus, a suit game. Yes, very nice suit.
That suit game is always on point. Wow. Let's see, what happened was.
What happened?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oy vey.
Oh, man.
Alrighty then. Well, now.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Okay, and we're back. Wally Deroshi. Hello, Wally. When do you think they'll enter the Undertaker in the Hall of Fame? Good question. It was actually a lot of people were thinking maybe it could have been like something that might have happened last year during Summer or Survivor Series. Actually, people were talking about it. I don't know. It's a good question, but I don't think it'll be very long. I mean, he would definitely be, the equivalent of a pro sport. Obviously, first ballot Hall of Famer. Once I don't know if they have an eligibility period in WWE. Like, I don't know if you have to be out of the sport for a certain amount of time before they do it. They do that in other sports. You have to be out for a certain amount. So I don't know if they have that. If not, he could go in anytime.
Oh, dear God.
Jeff's dying. Now what did he send?
This is from Chris, and I cannot send it or mention what it is right now.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Oh, Chris. All righty then.
I only sent Jeff food pics. Yeah, I'm kind of doubting that.
Yeah. Especially now.
I'm kind of doubting that.
Yeah.
That ain't a food pick, buddy. That ain't a food. Well, I mean, I guess it could be. It could be a snack. Just saying.
Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
He did send the dinner pic. He did.
Mm-hmm.
But it was more.
But then he also sent you dessert.
So when
Jeff, I've got a question for you. Do you like pie?
He likes warm apple pie.
Let's go back to the Attitude Era, shall we?
All right.
Oh man, the Warrior lived about 30 minutes from where I live. No kidding, that's cool, dude.
Man,
I hope he got a standing ovation when he came out. I'm sure he did. He's getting one now. That Undertaker, my money would be on next year in Dallas. Could be. Texas. Yeah. Would make sense. Would make sense.
Huh.
Peacock is watching you.
Thank you, Titus O'Neil. Careful. That's an unpopular opinion right now. You can't say about loving everybody. They'll get on you for that. You'll be next.
Primetime players, says Eric Travis.
Yep.
That's a beautiful speech.
Yeah, that was a really good speech. I agree.
Yeah.
Very good.
Awesome.
Well deserved.
Yep. 100%.
Oh, they're doing the "You Deserve It."
Yes, they were. Oh, I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was cool. I'll never forget how sad it was that Warrior passed away the day after his appearance on Raw after Mania. Yeah. And finally rebuilding bridges and going in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, that was crazy how that happened. Yep. Making moves, says Conrad. Hope the tribal chief is backstage, Roman. I'm sure he probably is.
I'm sure he will. Looking fine as ever.
Chompers McGee over there. Old Chompers McGee.
Speaking of Roman Reigns, they're talking about the triple threat. And another Mania ad here. Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre. Bray is a huge fan of Titus. He and Cena contacted Titus after his reaction to the Funhouse match for the way he put it over with his reaction. Yeah, it was funny.
That was the greatest reaction ever.
He just was like,
he's like, I don't know what I just saw.
He just had his eyes open up, just staring at. Yeah.
And you know, the funny thing was, all of us were exactly the same way. We were like, what the heck did we just watch?
I literally went back and watched that like 5 times straight after that because I had to like just pick up on all of it. Yeah, that was
there
crazy.
Was so much to ingest there that you had to watch it several times to really understand it and grasp everything. And I'm sure there's still stuff we missed.
Firefly Revolution saying I'm ahead of everyone now. That never happens. And we are back. Oh, it's got to be NWO. Oh, I'm so fired up. Here we go. Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, man. Here we go.
Hey, yo. Oh, I can't wait for this. NWO.
Oh.
Oh, here we go. This ad is brought to you by the NWO. Look at there it is when Hogan came to the ring. Oh, the leg drop on Savage. The spray paint. The little vignettes, advertisements that they did, and there's Bischoff.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Oh. The following advertisement has been paid for by the NWO. Yes.
They were just cool, man.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like, it was just cool.
Everybody wanted, the merch they must have sold. Everybody wanted a shirt. Everybody wanted the headbands. They were
just cool.
The beginning of the anti-hero, absolutely.
And who didn't want hair like Kevin Nash? I mean, come on now.
Spray painted the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Used to spray paint guys after they beat them up. Too sweet. hated the Hogan heel turn, but it worked.
Yeah.
Was definitely unexpected, man. No one saw it coming. Dennis Rodman.
I always said the NWA was cool until
Dennis Rodman?
no. Disco Inferno.
Disco Inferno. Are you here? I love how I used to make fun of WCW too.
Yeah.
You're here to see WCW? Survey says. I remember that too. I want to do a little survey. Survey says one more for the good guys. Oh, dude, so good.
Oh,
so good. Oh, man. Jeff Samuel. Reno Scum hasn't re-signed with Impact, but they thanked the fans. Oh, that sucks. They leaving? Oh, my God. This was so good. Look at that monster truck. There's Hogan.
I wonder if that's why he said it.
Sweet.
I wonder if that's why Bray said that on Instagram. Because
he wants a monster truck?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because maybe it was an Easter egg for that Mania match.
He's going after her. Yeah,
for
maybe.
Cena.
Maybe. Oh, yeah, maybe. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
Because it was supposed to be that year.
Where's the music? Oh, I can't wait to hear the music. Here they come. Play it. Play it. There it is. Oh, man. Wrestling was so great. So great when this was in look at Scott Hall. Scott looks good. Good for DDP, man, helping him out too.
yeah, he does look good.
He looks good.
Oh, they all look good. Come on.
I mean, they're all gray, but they look. Oh, there he is. He's got the NWO title.
Look at them all looking snazzy in them suits, man.
Look at Six. Oh. New world order.
Great to see these guys.
Man.
Huh.
Oh, look I guarantee you that's going to get made into a shirt. That gold NWO logo, the Hall of Fame NWO, guaranteed, if it's not already.
Yep.
Big Sexy in the house. Sean Waltman. They need a picture of Scott Hall with Damian Priest. Priest idolized Scott Hall as a kid. He probably is backstage. They probably did that. Wow. Jeff, you remember when he was the 1, 2, 3 kid?
Oh, yeah. That's going way back.
Oh, that match with Hogan and The Rock was tremendous. Tremendous. Wow. Oh, yes. Yes. He did it. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Love it.
And he's got the toothpick.
Yeah.
I used to do that to people I worked with. I literally take toothpicks to work and I take it and go and I'd whip the toothpick at them.
Look at Snazzy with the black on black.
Razor Ramon, my goodness.
Oh, man. Man, oh, man. This is great stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Great stuff. Love Scott Hall, says Butterspark. Look how good Big Sexy looks. A little pink tie.
I love the pink tie.
Looking snazzy.
Very snazzy. He don't have those luscious locks anymore, though.
No, he does not. Crowd was honestly split 50-50 for Hogan, and they were rusty. Yeah, that was a crazy match to watch.
I love how he just brought up the Diamond Stud.
The dip.
Vinny Vegas.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if that was an Easter egg for the Firefly Funhouse match. And that's why he said, "Can anybody make me a monster truck?" It was maybe it was an Easter egg that the NWO was going to be part of that match.
Oh, how cool is that? Said 5-year-old kids walk up in front of them and give them the NWO for life thing. Oh, man, that's so good. Vinny Vegas for life. We might not have been the Beatles, but we were at least Led Zeppelin. I am the walrus. Cuckoo, cachoo. Man.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Let me tell you something, brother. NWO versus Bullet Club Dream match. Oh, dude, could you imagine that? Yeah, that what he's talking about was really crazy because you didn't know what was going on. You never saw anything like that. Like, why is Scott Hall on WCW? And no one knew. Like, it was crazy. It was like literally like you never saw anything like that.
Yeah, I was like, man, what is Razor Ramon doing at Nitro?
Oh! Hogan said that he said if he wasn't going to jump over, he was going to ask Sting. Back when wrestling was cool without social media. Yeah, you're right, Eric. Yeah, there wasn't any. The more nasty we became, the more the fans cheered. That's true.
Very true.
Well, that NWO was a merchandise dream.
Yep.
So simplistic, but
Yep.
just awesome.
We need to make another run. Oh.
No way that's going to happen.
Hogan couldn't step in a ring without his shoulder
Yeah.
coming out of its socket. Oh, everybody yells for life. Too sweet. There it is. Oh, so good. Eric Travis, all my childhood getting old. Yeah, please. I see that every day. Oh, man. NWO was like WWF, WCW Dream Team. It was.
Yeah.
Man, that was amazing. So good. So good. Oh, one of my favorite ever times to be a wrestling fan and to watch wrestling. So good. So good. Well, there's part one.
That was good.
Yeah, very good. Very good. If Hogan faced Reigns, he would be like, oh, my shoulder, brother. Yeah, he wouldn't last. Hulk Hogan's very brittle. Cena pins Hogan for the NWO title. All right. Well, there you go. That's episode 1, and now we are starting up episode 2. Again, welcome to those who have joined us. If you are new to our channel, please, and I see there are some people coming over from Facebook, which we really appreciate that. Make sure you come over to our YouTube and hit the subscribe button. We would really appreciate that as well. And also, make sure you throw up a like on the video tonight before you head on out. And we'd love that. That helps us quite a bit. And if you want, make sure you hit that notification button so you know when we will be on and streaming. And for the rest of this week, like I said, we will be doing Takeover with Tazzy tomorrow night, and of course Thursday night. On Friday, the whole gang will be back at 10:05 Eastern Standard Time with our WWE WrestleMania prediction show. And then, of course, on Saturday and Sunday, we will be doing a watch-along for both nights of WrestleMania. And it doesn't end there. You will have an Abby's window on Monday to kind of wrap that all up, and, of course, to talk about what we saw from WrestleMania and Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. And then, of course, next week starts a lot of new stuff. So, again, no Impact on Tuesdays. So we will have Impact Thursday nights where we will do the watch-along. We will start our new show called After the Impact next week as well, which will come immediately after Impact ends. And then we will have our podcast on Saturday starting next week as well. So don't forget, a lot of changes starting next week after Mania. So, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching with us tonight. We really, really appreciate it. They're just going over the inductees: Ozzy Osbourne, the Great Khali, Eric Bischoff. As we just talked about the NWO, it would not have been the same without Mr. Bischoff there. Jody may be speechless come Monday. Yes. Yes. Who do y'all think is the new generation version of the NWO? I don't know if we've seen one yet. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the factions aren't. I don't know. The factions don't stay around long enough. I don't think, to me. Like, I know NWO stayed around maybe too long, but they don't. You know, I don't know. They don't stay around long enough. They kind of dissolved them very quickly. So I don't know. That's a good question.
You know, Joe, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not saying that they've made this type of mark yet. But depending on what Impact does with Violent by Design, not saying they're the NWO, but I mean that would be a good faction. But
yeah.
The Bullet Club. That's the
Bullet. Yeah, I mean you'd have to go that way. Yeah, I agree. You'd have to go that way. Big Dan said the Bullet Club is closest. Yeah, I agree. Oh, hardcore legend. RVD. The Wyatt family. Yeah. Yep. Rob Van Dam. Man, I remember. Go ahead, Jeff.
Confirm that Katie was there with him.
Oh, was she there?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Peaches and Tazzy. RVD. I remember watching this guy in ECW. Yep. There's Tommy Dreamer. Yeah, he was literally huge in ECW.
Yeah.
The whole damn show. Paul Heyman. RVD, Mr. One of a Kind. Corey and Kayla. Yes. Corey Graves looks good too. Dressed very sharply. Can't wait for Ozzy's speech. Yeah, that'll be interesting.
If you can understand any of it.
Yeah, right. RVD versus Jeff Hardy one more time, please. Can they please just play RVD's extended WWE theme song? My last speech is I have signed a deal with WWE. I'm coming back full time. By RVD, the internet's going to explode. You think? I don't know. What's that? Bib Aviv. Yes, we are going to do a prediction show. That will be on Friday night. The only day we could do it because of everything else that's going on. So Friday night, that is going to be 10:05. I know it's a little weird, but we're giving people a little bit of time to come over from SmackDown. So 10:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday night, we are doing our prediction show. So yes, and thank you for asking. RVD versus Jerry Lynn. Oh, man, dude. Yes.
Oh, I remember this match.
Oh, there's the old ECW arena. You ever hear people talk about that arena? They used to say like it is the most like foul-smelling, disgusting arena you've ever been in.
Really?
Yeah, they said it's like you'd go in there and like you'd be afraid to go into the bathrooms.
Ew.
But they loved it, and that was their home. Imagine an interaction with Riddle and RVD. What is it with the birds and Riddle? I don't get it. What is it? Where do the birds coming from his butt come from? Like, I don't understand where that came from. Did Peacock want like peacocks there, like a whole bunch of different colored birds? And like, let's put birds flying around Riddle. I don't get it. Damn, it's good to be back. Ooh, he got a different graphic. RVD look at this.
Good.
RVD looks good. Last time we saw him was in Impact.
Look at that snazzy pink tie.
Crowd chanting RVD, RVD. I like the logo. Damn, it's good to be, but maybe he's gonna wrestle. Is that what that is? Is he actually gonna wrestle again?
I mean, he didn't look bad when we saw him last.
Oh, he was, when he was wrestling in Impact, he looked okay. Yeah.
Circle of life.
30 years ago. Holy cow.
Crazy.
Cheese was said it was a bingo. Yeah, it was like a bingo hall. Yeah.
I will.
Man, go ahead. I'm sorry, Jeff.
Katie's dress matches his tie.
Just so Katie doesn't do any twerking out there while Tazzy will pass out. Thank God she's not here, said Firefly Revolutions.
Right.
She is. She is there. You're just not seeing her. RVD was ECW when RVD left. So did ECW. Only man to hold the WWE and ECW championship at the same time. Said he wanted to get in because he was a fan.
That's cool.
Probably see.
Their dress was the same as RVD's. Yeah, you're probably right. WWE Network and Peacock would get banned like Twitch did.
She's just out there in a thong and a pink bra.
Riddle and RVD as tag team finisher possibilities. High times, puff puff, give hitting the chronic dank death drop. Blunt force. Nice. RVD, RVD.
Wow.
Aw, this is actually a cute speech.
Yeah, very nice. Very cool speech by RVD.
Be right back, folks.
Mm-hmm.
I had to be put in with a prestigious group of legends that influenced me.
When they think about me.
Hope they think about individuality.
Life is all about choices. You are very correct, sir.
Mm-hmm.
RVD was the original AJ Styles. There wouldn't be AJ or Riddle if it weren't for RVD. RVD and Kane segment. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Said I was different and didn't let them change me and stuck to my guns. Good.
RVD was vastly underrated. He had talent and charisma. As Paul Heyman said, he was a different kind of attraction. I'm sure the special counsel has tears in his eyes right now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Huh. He turned down a scholarship. Huh.
That's a good school, too. Michigan
Yeah.
State, yeah.
To move to Florida and go be a WWE superstar.
Oh, the Sheik.
Hmm.
Nice.
For breaking me into the business and teach me a really important lesson. That's knowing when to listen to somebody and take in what they're saying and consider adjusting according to it, and when to just let it go in one ear and out the other. Nice. Don't listen to anybody else. I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Held the ECW television title for 2 years, and it would have been longer if he hadn't broken his leg. Yeah. Talk about Greg the Hammer. Awesome speech, said Eric Travis. Yes, very good speech. Sabu. Oh, my goodness. The battles with him and Sabu. I have never seen a wrestler, Sabu, that had more scars on his forehead.
Really?
Probably from blading himself. His forehead was an absolute mess. Sabu was crazy. Like they did some stuff in ECW that is just absolutely outrageous
that you just wouldn't do anymore.
Oh, he relinquished the belt to Don Callis. Paul or any of the ECW guys did not put RVD in the Hall of Fame. Why didn't Paul put? It's like Jeff was saying. It's probably because of COVID. They probably just can't. Because none of them had people introduce them, so they probably just can't. There's Sabu's picture up on our screen. Look at his forehead. Look at his forehead. Look at all the scars on his body.
Yeah. Looks like he got in a knife fight with a.
Oh my God, Sabu.
A polar bear.
Yeah. Big ovation from the crowd.
WWE Hall of Fame is #1 trend on Twitter.
Wow. That's cool.
The victory for all of us.
New Jack and Abdullah the Butcher. Yeah, they both had. Yeah. I'd name all the fans individually if I could.
That's sweet. Oh my.
That's New Jack. And the RVD chant.
Uh-oh. He's getting emotional.
Nice. The whole damn show, but it used to be the whole effing show in ECW. So there you go. Awesome. Crowd chanting RVD, RVD. Very cool opening. Very cool opening. Roxana wants to know one dream RVD match you wish could have happened. Trying to think about some guys that are on the current card. Man. Did RVD ever wrestle Matt Hardy?
Oh yeah.
Did he?
Jeez. Edge?
Yep.
I would imagine he probably would have, because he was around when Edge was in there yet. So
That would have been cool to see.
I'm sure he had a tangle with AJ Styles. Terry Funk, RVD versus Styles, SummerSlam 2 out of 3 falls. Joey Styles. Oh my God. Love Joey Styles. RVD versus Matt Riddle. Yeah, that would be the one everybody would be thinking about, just because their personalities are similar.
You could do a weed on a pole match.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you could. RVD versus Darby Allin. That's interesting. Two kind of daredevils, yeah. RVD and Nakamura. Okay. Yeah, okay. Elise Ashton on the red carpet. Let's see who's coming up. Everybody's hoping for Alexa Bliss. Let's see. Oh, Sasha Banks.
Wow,
Sasha looks
wearing a dress out of the movie Chicago.
Yes.
Looks gorgeous. Now, at some point during this, I'm going to get a little bit of eye candy, right?
Yeah.
Am I going to get some?
I don't know. Maybe you already got all of it that you're going to get.
What, Drew McIntyre?
Yeah.
And Xavier Woods?
RVD versus Hangman Page. Ooh, okay.
Like that.
Remember when Joey Styles, I quit, work, shoot? Yeah, I remember that. RVD versus Kofi Kingston. Ooh, okay. Okay. Sasha says she's looking forward to Molly Holly. Who the heck is that dude? He looks like Conan O'Brien. Big E.
Oh, look at that snazzy suit.
And he's wearing the same colors as the New Day. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
New Day forever. Who's the guy that's supposed to look like Conan O'Brien? B. Priestley is headed to WWE.
Interesting.
Now, if we could just get Stacy Keibler there, says Rusty. He's saying good luck to him and say that the Big E's just laughing at him, shaking his hand.
Greg somebody.
Molly Go Around was such an impressive move. Yeah, they're talking about Molly Holly.
There you go, Jeff.
Carmella.
Really? Good grief, man.
I love how Corey Graves marks out whenever he sees her whenever she does her entrance. He's like, oh my God. Well, you see her every day.
Good for him.
Yeah, right? I know. Just brag about it. Why don't you on the show? See, he's marking out now, too.
Yep.
That's funny.
Rob Van Dam.
Two-time women's champ.
Mighty Molly. Molly Holly.
Molly Holly. There they are, the Holly family. She kind of went the way of Bailey with me. Like I liked her at first, and then when she became a heel, oh my God, did I hate her guts. Absolutely couldn't stand her. Look at her Mighty Molly with hurricane helms.
This was so crazy. It was
Stand back.
Molly.
There's a hurricane coming. Yeah, see now here when she changed to when she changed to this, I was like, oh my God, I couldn't stand her.
The blonde was so much better on her. She looked better as a blonde. For sure.
Wasn't she in the right to censor?
Yeah, I think she was. Yeah.
Yeah, blonde suited her way better.
Jesse Callan, finally home with more than one device so I could join you guys. Hello, Jesse.
Yeah.
Sean Mercedes said Molly Holly was one of my favorite women's wrestlers. Tegan Knox? Oh, yeah, without a doubt, Jesse. I mean, whenever a heel gets you to hate them, they're doing their job. So, yeah, without a doubt. But I couldn't stand her. Oh, my God.
There you go. Ivory. That's who it was.
Yep.
Instead of Molly.
Hmm.
And she had some good time in the Rumble, so.
Yeah. She was crying when they called her to tell her.
Yeah.
Huh.
Molly Holly on her way out.
Look at that sparkle.
Top 5 women heel. Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
Oh.
Shots fired.
Burn.
That was the good old days when they used to have the hair, the shave your head matches and stuff. Yeah.
Hair versus hair match.
Yep. James
Look
Chadwick,
at
it's
that.
been snowing in the UK all day. Well, you can have it.
Giving credit to the crew.
Good for her.
They don't get enough credit.
Not at all.
Chris saying she never ages. Yeah. Yeah, looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow,
She's
good
even
for
naming
her.
them by name.
Yeah,
That's
good for her.
awesome.
Rusty said now we have ball for a ball match. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Look how things have degraded.
First two people she thanked. The crew and the fans. On a culture where public shaming is the norm, judgment reigns supreme. Very true.
Wow. Wow. Short and to the point. Great speech.
Good stuff.
Kurt Angle versus Owen Hart is the new Bret Hart versus Tom McGee in the annals of wrestling nerddom. Molly to AEW confirmed. Jeez, Eric. If Molly Holly was in WWE now, would she be a champion or no? I mean, it's hard. That's hard. That's a hard question to answer because it's very different. You know, you have much different athletes in women's wrestling now. You know, people like Asuka, people like Charlotte Flair, people like Becky. So it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. I mean, I'm sure she would still hold her own. Although I just don't know if she would be a champion now. Maybe like a tag team champ if they, if she, wanted to get together with someone for women's tag titles. But I don't know. I don't know. James Chadwick said, Vince thought they weren't allowed to mention him.
It's illegal.
Molly, what are you doing? Who did she mention is forbidden? Vince, apparently. Oh, the Street Profits.
Street Profits.
Look at that suit. Look at that suit.
You know.
Does he have the red Solo Cup? Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Molly Holly versus Bailey. That would be a good match.
Yes.
Montez Ford looking sharp with the gold trim.
Gold bow tie, black suit.
Yep. Wow.
Snazzy.
I need a suit like that.
All right. That's pretty snazzy.
That guy in the middle is freaking me out with that haircut, man. He's really freaking me out. Talking about RVD. Molly Holly versus AJ. That would have been a good one.
Angelo Dawkins with the black suit and the red shirt. Very snazzy as well.
Yeah. Mike Tyson. Yeah, Mike Tyson's on AEW this Wednesday. Good luck with that. Against NXT TakeOver. Hey, Ray and Dominic.
Digging that checkerboard t-shirt Dominic's got on. Also very snazzy.
Ray talking about Kane. I keep forgetting about Kane being on. Yeah, that's going to be fun.
That's right.
I mean, you got to know that if they allowed people to induct him, it would have been Taker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dominic, they're all talking about RVD.
RVD and Kane.
When is Ray going to be unmasked again?
Never. You know that tattoo on his neck had to hurt.
I had to.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, ugh. Ooh, no. Mm-mm.
$7'3".
Whoa. Whoa.
The great Khali.
He is huge.
Yeah.
I met Kane at a county fair. Pretty cool guy. Kaneites unite.
That shows you how big Taker is, too.
Dude, yeah, 7'3". Look how he towered over Kane.
But he wasn't towering over him.
Oh my God, look at him next to Cena.
Oh my gosh. Like, no, I'm running the other direction. Thanks. I'll just lay down right here.
Rajin Singh. The great Khali.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah. Here's when it got a little ridiculous.
Yeah, just a little bit.
That's when it got a little bit. Oh, look at him still planting one on. This is with The Rock.
Oh, the Tooth Fairy. Okay.
You can't handle the tooth. Oh, look at that. Training them.
Huh. That's cool.
That's cool. I didn't know he was a trainer.
I didn't either.
He was in, oh my gosh, that Adam Sandler movie that was a remake.
Longest Yard.
Longest Yard. Hmm? And of course, Jinder Mahal.
That's awesome.
Khali coming from virtual land.
Yeah, I was going to say, I bet he's in India.
Wow, Punjab, India. Everyone was so glad I'm going into the 2021 Hall of Fame and that WWE elected me.
It's a nice jacket right there.
Yeah.
Hi, Marley.
Marley's barking. Marley likes Marley's picking out the people she likes. Apparently she's a great Khali fan. He said, for some reason, I can't be with all of you today, but all my fans are in my heart. Huh.
I'm sure that's travel restrictions.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Oh, there's his music. I always kind of dug his music. Oh, they should have let it play. Damn it. Damn it.
Man.
Another ad for Mania. Getting a lot of that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to see, guys, how much further we're gonna go. I told you at the start of the show I didn't know whether or not we're gonna what we're going to end. But we're kind of seeing that the crowd's kind of dying a little bit too. So we'll see. We'll maybe do one or two more of the inductions, and then maybe I think we'll call it a night. What do you think, guys? Sound good? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jeff's wavering down there.
I am.
Poor Jeff.
Why?
Yeah, unfortunately, when you got a job that you got to get up for in the morning, I know Jody does. I do too. So it's kind of tough. What am I drinking? I am drinking Polar Orange Vanilla Seltzer. It's very, very acquired taste. Yes. I like fizzy stuff, and I'm trying to get off of diet soda. I'm trying not to drink diet soda anymore because I know it's very bad for you. And I've
tried to do like seltzer water flavored carbonate, and I can't do it. I'd rather just go to water.
I found a really good one that who makes it? It's called Aha, and Coca-Cola makes it. There's a watermelon. It's watermelon lime, and it is really good. It's one of literally the best ones I've had. But it's really good. So but yeah, diet soda is like really bad for you. That all the chemicals in that and stuff makes your body think you're getting sugar and you're not. It's just bad for you.
Better just to drink the regular stuff.
Yeah.
Your body doesn't know the difference.
There's Bianca Belair.
Looking very beautiful in her black and gold.
I agree.
Like her husband.
Ozzy Osbourne is coming up. Well, this will be a fun one.
If you can understand it.
Yeah. Maybe he'll sing Crazy Train. Crazy. And that's how it goes. A heavy metal icon. Yes, he is.
Unapologetically provocative. It's a dying. That's a dying breed.
And he bit the head off a bat.
He did.
Although the bat was fake. I don't know if you all knew that.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a fake bat. Someone made him a prop that actually looked like it, and it had like liquid and stuff in it, but yeah, it wasn't real.
Clever.
It wasn't real.
Clever.
Khali's hands are so big that he had to put his ring on his pinky finger. You're probably right. James Chadwick says, I'm surprised I'm not fell asleep yet. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we're kind of getting there. So, like I said, we'll do the Aussie one, and then we'll see who's next, and then we'll probably call it a night. But we really appreciate you coming out. I hope you had a good time with it. I know we did.
Blonde Aussie, look at that.
Oh, yeah, that was 80s Aussie. Yeah. That was Aussie in like 86, 87. Yeah. That was when he did my all-time favorite Aussie song, Shot in the Dark.
Huh.
Yep, old Aussie.
If you remember Ozzy and Black Sabbath, you know you are old. Singing Iron Man.
Buy that man a bra.
Maybe they'll get Ozzy to sing his speech. There you go. There you go. Ozzy bites the head off the bat at the end of his speech. Peacock would love that. Oh, yes. Yes, they would. James Grant says, well-deserved Ozzy, Prince of Darkness. So, yeah, we'll see how long this one goes, guys, and then we'll see we'll see if we have time for the next one. Let's just put it. Let's just say this. We'll end it at 10:30. We'll call it quits at 10:30. So we got about 16 minutes. Again, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to join us tomorrow night. I do believe we are hosting tomorrow night's NXT Takeover on our channel. Is that correct, Jeff? Yeah. And then I think Tazzy's hosting. He said he doesn't deserve it.
But thanks anyway.
I love the derby he's wearing. Look at the derby. Triple H is a big Aussie fan. Well, that took all of 3 seconds. So there you go. Ozzy Osbourne. Diary of a Madman. I think that was my favorite Ozzy album. And right away from Ozzy, we go to Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. Nice segue, WWE. Nice segue, WWE, from the Prince of Darkness to the new Prince of Darkness.
To the King of Darkness.
Nice segue.
To the Devil of Darkness.
Firefly Revolution. We are ending early because we all have jobs that we have to get up for in the morning. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. It's a little hard to stay up on a weekend or a weekday. If it was a weekend, we probably would have gutted it out, but it's a little tough to stay up on a weekday and then have to be in work the next morning. So that's pretty much why. Legendary Buchanan, I'm head out now. See you guys. Hope you have a great night, and bye to everyone in the chat. We'll see you guys later. Which Bella's speech was that short. But yes, anyway, so join us tomorrow. That'll be our channel with Tazzy for NXT TakeOver Night 1. Join us on Thursday. That will be on Tazzy's channel for NXT TakeOver Night 2. Come back and see us on Friday after SmackDown for our prediction show for WrestleMania. That will be with all of us again. That will be at 10:05 Eastern time on Friday night. And then come on for the big one, WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. Join us on our channel for both of those nights at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Come on and watch WrestleMania with us for our first ever WrestleMania watch-along. So, and then, of course, on Monday, goes right back to Abby's window. This is the these are kind of cool. Dick the Bruiser. They have Choppy storyline on Peacock. I heard that the first one would be 90 minutes and the second one would be the same. Yeah, they're both around that, but it was weird because they said it was going to be 4 hours, but they started that whole countdown beforehand, and they counted that countdown as part of the time, which is really stupid. That time that there was really nothing on the air but the countdown, they counted that as part of the 4 hours. So that's weird. Pez Watley. Buzz Sawyer. I remember Buzz Sawyer. Buzz Sawyer and Tommy Rich, yes.
Firefly Revolution. He's doing okay. He spiked a fever once we got home from the hospital. Again, still waiting to hear back about his X-ray that they took. He's very whiny, very cuddly. So we gave him some Tylenol and ibuprofen, and he went to bed, and pretty sure he's passed out.
Wow, Ethel Johnson. I heard Mark Henry talking about her. First African American women's wrestler.
Yep. 16 years old.
I did manage to get him to eat a popsicle.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And a couple of bites of macaroni. Maybe like one bite of a cookie, and that was it. He was done. But that's all he's eaten today.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Backstage interviewer. Houston Wrestling. Guys, don't forget that if you are new to our channel, please hit that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate that. Make sure you give us a like on the video before we head out tonight, before you head out tonight as well. Please hit that like button. We really, really appreciate that. And also, if you would like to get notifications about when we will have shows on, please hit that subscribe button or the notification. Yeah, see, I'm tired too. Notification button as well. Another ad for Mania, Bobby Lashley and Drew. And then we'll be coming up on probably our last inductee that we will have for tonight. Crazy that Mania is just a few days away.
Yes, it is.
I'm reserving judgment before I hit like. Well, thank you, Rusty.
Thank you for reserving judgment.
Yes. Drew versus Lashley is main eventing night one. Yes, it is. They said that last night on Raw. Both of the title matches are main eventing each night.
That's unfortunate.
Eric Bischoff. Okay. Good one to end with.
Yeah, I was about to say this is a good one to end on.
Yeah, good one to end with. Sean Rousset says, see you tomorrow night for NXT. Yes, we'll see you, Sean. Have a good night is on.
So it's on. Oh, so he's on Us tomorrow, and then Tazzy's channel on Thursday.
Yes.
Right?
When is Tazzy starting, Jeff? Is he starting at different time?
I think 7:30.
So 7:30. Okay.
I can ask him for sure. It may be 7, but I can ask.
Oh wow! Look at that. I didn't know that. Oh, look at that! Eric Bischoff on ESPN. I had no idea he was on ESPN. Look at the hair on him, man. I'm jealous. He had great hair.
Man.
Started as a part-time announcer and ended up as president. Isn't that crazy?
Dude likes to talk.
Tomorrow is the last week of the Wednesday Night War. Yeah, it is. It is. Firefly Revolution says, great stream. Thanks, man. Appreciate you coming out. Alice Venti, I'm into being rude. I've been watching on Facebook, and it's usually annoying to invest in your entertaining stream for 2+ hours and you cut off the end. We made no promises, Alice. I apologize.
We actually said at the beginning that we might not do the whole thing.
Yep, we did.
Sorry.
I don't get why NXT tomorrow is on USA Network and Peacock. Well, it's because it's the last show, and it's a takeover, plain and simple.
Yeah.
Talking about Eric with the NWO. If you're watching the whole Kenny Omega and Don Callis thing on Impact, you can see clearly where it got its roots from.
Absolutely.
With Eric Bischoff and Hogan. Oh, look at that, Jeff. There was Jeff's favorite person. There was Jeff's favorite person.
Who?
Buff the Stuff Bagwell.
Uh-huh.
I'm Buff. And I'm the stuff. Oh, there it is. I'm back.
New general manager.
I'm back. Oh, look at him getting this Mr. Sacco from Mick Foley. There he got his head shaved, and he kissed Mae Young.
Oh,
he was definitely a guy you love to hate, man. He was a real jerk.
Yes.
Well, so is Buddy Boy right
When
there,
you
too.
can make when you could make Vince McMahon look like the face, you know you've got skills as a bad guy.
That's true.
When Vince came out and fired him and everybody cheered, like you knew.
That's true. Very, very true.
I'm just laughing at Rusty's comment.
Yeah, Buff would have fit better in Retribution than NWO. Here he comes, Mr. Bischoff. He was just on AEW not that long ago, actually.
That's right.
I'm back. I love this song. And better than ever. Oh, he's got a little smoking jacket on. He still does the smile when he comes out.
Yeah. A little less hair than what he used to have.
Yeah, a little less hair, less dye in
A
the
little more
hair.
gray.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more distinguished.
He's embraced his gray. Yes.
It's got to be done at some point. I was told I only have 3 minutes.
Oh.
Oh, that's good.
Wow, Vern Gagne. AEW is just recycled WWE and TNA and WCW matches. They don't do anything original. They are even hiring over-the-hill WWE wrestlers like WCW and TNT. Chris getting his thoughts known before we leave tonight.
Man, Bischoff was so slimy.
Oh, God, he was the biggest slime ball ever, yeah. That smile on his face, like, oh, you just wanted to punch him right in the mouth.
Yeah. Wow. This is cool, though.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they separated him from the NWO.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's very improbable.
Yeah, there's not many people out there that can make Vince McMahon look like the good guy.
Sure.
He's giving us a history lesson now.
Wow.
He is.
James Grant says Eric will be one of the best heels of. Yeah. Yep.
Rusty.
I was more entertained by his mom on a forklift.
Chris, that's a good question.
Bischoff or Heyman? Ooh. That is really good.
I'm going to go with Bischoff.
That's a tough one, but yeah, I think I'm going to go with Bischoff too, and only because Bischoff kind of Heyman Heyman's slimy, but almost cowardly slimy.
Yep.
Like Heyman always wants to slink back. Like he never really confronts people. He kind of wants to jump in back of people. Bischoff had no trouble getting in people's faces. So
you step up to Heyman, he's gonna be like, "Oh, just kidding."
Yeah, he kind of backs off. And Bischoff
would go, "Bring it, bro. Come on."
Yeah. Bischoff, I think I think I'd go with Bischoff. Thank you for being a part of my road trip and my journey. Brother Love, I love you. The best is still to come, says Eric. Very nice. Well, guys, there you go. So there is Eric Bischoff. And we are done. Right at 10:30. Perfect. Perfect ending. Guys, thank you so much for coming out with us tonight. We're sorry that we're leaving, but again, Jeff and I do have day jobs. Unfortunately, we are not in the we're not YouTube millionaires. And so we do have to get up for work tomorrow. And so, yes, but we do have to leave you guys for this evening. But again, we really appreciate you coming out, enjoying this with us. It was a great trip down memory lane, exactly kind of what I figured it would be. And of course, having Brandy back, and of course, having Jody along as well. And, Jody not watching a lot of the wrestling and stuff that we saw, but obviously looked like you had fun, Jody.
Always have fun with you guys.
Very cool. Very cool.
And after today, I needed some escape.
Awesome. Well, there you go.
Those of you who don't know, 6 months ago, back in October, the catalytic converter got stolen off of my car right in front of my apartment. It cost me $1,600 to fix. It got stolen again this morning.
Oy.
It's going to cost me another $1,600 to fix. And basically, the management company that owns our apartment complex doesn't give a crap. Their response was, sorry, call the police department, which we did. We've now gone down the road of seeking legal action against the apartment complex because there was a fence separating us from the restaurant on the main road in between our neighborhood, and then there's like a strip mall of restaurants and shops. There used to be a fence separating that, and now it got damaged, so their cost-effective solution was to remove it. And then there's 2 floodlights on the side of our building that have been broken for over a year. So,
yike.
Yeah. So we're going after them legally now. So, and then on top of that, I had to take my car in to get, fixed, and then Logan broke spiked a fever and got sick, and all of this happened all today. And I was supposed to just coincidentally, I planned on working from home today anyway. And then all this happened, and I didn't get a lick of work done. So.
Well, at least you had some fun tonight, so that's good. And obviously, everybody wishes you the best with all of that stuff. Hope that all gets cleared up for you. Yeah, sure, Jesse. Yeah, sure. Go and check out Conman and finish the stream. Yeah, absolutely. Conman does a great job. Sure, go ahead over there if you want to do that. Absolutely do that. All right, well, there you go. So, and yes, Seth had the flame suit on in case anybody wanted to know. There you go, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Rusty, my car sounds like yours right now. That's what it sounded like. That's how I knew it got stolen.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Well, there you go. So thank you for being with us tonight. Hope you can join us for NXT for the next 2 nights. Come back on Friday for the prediction show and join us for Mania on Saturday and Sunday. Thank you so much, guys. We hopefully will see you on our next show tomorrow night. As we always say, stay safe. And we hopefully will see you tomorrow night. Take care, everybody. Good night.